Morning, guys. I've got my trusty heating pad. I got a bit of a neck issue going on, so just wanted to do a video today. I actually got my laboratories back, my yearly labs that I usually will do. So let's eat. Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to. I haven't done an episode in a while, like in about maybe a week. I've been doing school. Semester is coming to a halfway point, and I kind of had set a goal for myself of having for the full semester, the 4 months. You're supposed to be able to do 6 projects within that 4-month period. I've actually managed to do 6 projects within the halfway point, which is amazing. Thumbs up on that one. And so I'm super excited about that. So I was working really, really hard on that. So I didn't want to, I didn't actually not want to, but did not have the time to actually film and do a lot of stuff. So I think the last episode I had done was the taco night thing. That's Leo on the background. Shh, puppy. So guys, I wanted to do this video today because I got my yearly labs done and I'm pretty excited to kind of share those with you. But before I actually give you those, let's talk a little bit about what I have been doing as far as before these labs got started. So when I started filming for this show, I was eating a lot of different things. One of those things was actually, and I'm not eating this actually. This is actually my wife actually got this again. Stuff like this, you know, you guys probably, some of you that have been following me for a while will remember this guy. He comes from a store out here. I don't know if everywhere they have Sam's Club. I don't know if that's a thing everywhere, but yeah, so stuff like that. And one of our viewers mentioned to me, hey, like, you know, love the show, but you're kind of killing yourself with that food. So I took that to heart and really put some effort into it. And so I went in and did my labs a couple of days ago. And I've been doing 16-18 fasting, which is pretty much from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I eat whatever I want. Obviously, that's not the case with me. I eat, you know, healthy spinach, things like that. And I'll go ahead and post a picture of what my breakfast looked like. So, basically, guys, I eat, you know, mushrooms, tomatoes, spinach, egg. That's usually breakfast, and I'll usually eat healthy stuff at lunch as well. And I'm not snacking, and so I mentioned to you guys I had gone down from 334 pounds down to 263, 64, somewhere in there. And then the pandemic hit, and then I gained all the weight to 303 again. So now, guys, my updated weight this morning was, since I started doing the fasting, the dieting again, I'm actually not working out. I have a bit of I've always had this old injury that I've always mentioned on here, and it's been flaring up the past few days. So I've been on medication and stuff for it, and spasms and ibuprofen and stuff like that, just to kind of, it's getting a lot better now, but so I haven't been able to work out. I've been doing a little bit of stretching here and there, trying some yoga poses, which is awesome and stuff like that. But guys, my updated weight as of now is 284 pounds. So I'm down roughly anywhere between 18 to 20 pounds, depending on, you know, how much water I had the night before. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I've been at this fasting now for about a month and a half, 2 months roughly. But yeah, so it's working really well for me. I've had a lot of stomach issues in the beginning. I think I jumped in. That's what my doctor was saying, like, you jumped in too fast. I was doing it every day. So he's like, you might want to do the fasting lifestyle, like maybe 1 day a week, then add 2 days a week, 3 days a week. Because I started off at the top, just boom, I'm eating in this window, and then I'm not eating at all. And then I was doing the mistake of, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go 16 hours without food. I got to stuff my fat face as much as I can. So I would overeat, started developing acid issues again. You know, so they gave me acid medication. So I started taking that. And pretty much just not feeling too well for my stomach. And so for the past few days, I've been feeling really good. The mint tea has been helping, the peppermint tea or whatever that, yeah, I think it's peppermint. So yeah, so pretty much I've lost all that weight so far, and you know I look forward to continuing. So let's go ahead and jump right into the labs, guys. So here's what happened, guys. I went had my yearly labs done, and my cholesterol came back perfect. I've never had cholesterol issues, so that was great. My good cholesterol was a little bit lower. It was at 36. The range is 40. Doctor was saying with a little bit of fatty fishes and some exercise that I can pick that up. But he's like, it's not, you know, the end all, you know. So he's like, don't worry too much about that. It's not a big deal. My cholesterol was, like I said, low. My blood pressure, here's the big update, guys. So I take 220 milligrams, I believe, of what is it called? Blood pressure medication with water pill. And I take one in the morning and one in the night. And my blood pressure was so good, and my heart rate was 63. And he said that it was so low, and he was asking me, like, is this normal now? And I said, yeah. He's like, I'm like, for the past few days, it's 117 over 78. It's like perfect for whatever the reason, right? I mean, obviously, it has to do with the fact that I'm walking 12,000 steps every day religiously. I take off on Sunday. I don't do that on Sunday. I actually make an effort to be under 3,000 just to kind of give the joints and the body time to heal, because I'm also, you know, a big guy and I put a lot of wear and tear, including my foot being swollen now. And but you just got to work through that. You know, you just got to push yourself just enough that, you know, obviously don't injure yourself. Again, so I went in, and he's like, hey, you know what? We're going to have to drop your medication. We no longer need to do it morning and night. Now you could only do it morning, and that's it. So guys, I'm off half of my blood pressure medication. I'm not required to take it at this point. In the foreseeable future, obviously, we're going to try to just eliminate it if we can. And so everything else, they did a test, a blood test, ALT. That's another big update I want to update you guys on. So I suffer a lot from inflammation, body pain, joint pains, and stuff like that. And we all know inflammation to be the housing for certain cancers, or maybe even most cancers. So I was very worried about that, and I took that into consideration as I was dieting and doing all the stuff that I've been doing. So the ALT is one of the tools that kind of helps kind of gauge where that's at. And at one point where my body was so inflamed, that marker itself was, the regular level is, I believe it's 60. Mine was 80. So body was super inflamed. This time I had it done, and guess what, guys? I've managed to bring it down to 43. 43 is where I'm at now. So I went from 80, normal 60. I'm actually under at 43, which is, my doctor was super happy. He's like, man, that means that your body is not inflamed to the level where you were before. So clearly your diet and exercise is actually working. So guys, that's one thing that I'm super excited about as well. And the big one, and the one I've been wanting to save till the end, is, so my glucose, or pretty much diabetic, I've been a pre-diabetic for about 2 years, pre-diabetic. The testing itself is anything above 5.7 and up, 6.7, and this is from the Kaiser Laboratories, guys. So they might have different rating systems in different, I guess, labs. But here is from 5.7 to 6.7. So anything above 6.7, you're diabetic. Anything between 5.7 to 6.7, you're pre-diabetic. And I was 6.3. And at 6.3, that's been for the last, I believe, 2 years. And so I managed to drop that down from 6.3 to 5.7. So right on that window, still pre-diabetic. This was when I lost all that weight. I went down from 334 to 264. So that was, I brought it down to 5.7, which is amazing. But I still consider pre-diabetic. Yesterday, officially, the doctor at 5.6 is what it came back, guys. So the doctor officially said, you are no longer considered pre-diabetic. You are, for all, I guess, normal as far as that's concerned. So I mean, that's amazing, guys. I'm so excited. Like that's something that also scared me. Obviously, you know, the things and complications that can come with diabetes, and And we all know and have people that we love who have diabetes, and we know how rough and tough that journey can be. So just the fact that I've been able to, at this point, to put myself in that situation, and it's been with so much hard work and so much effort, and everyone around me has helped me out and been there to support me. And like I said, I've had to work incredibly hard to reach this, guys. And so I'm collecting the fruits of my labor, and I'm so excited about it. I know this is only the start. And so basically overall, my doctor's like, your labs are amazing. Like, you've 360'd every single one of your labs. It's just like, he's like, it's incredible. And he's fasting too. He does the fasting, so he's lost a lot of weight. His markers have gotten better. And when I told him that's what I was doing, he was like super excited about it. He's like, I do that as well. And so yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that information with you guys. I hope that you guys found that interesting and motivating. Obviously, I do it to kind of show you guys that it can be done. It's a lot of work, guys. There's nights when I literally I'm sitting there and I'm so hungry, and I'm building acid because I'll see my wife eating a meal. I'll imagine the meal. I'll start salivating. Guess what? My body starts producing all the acid, getting ready for that food, and no food arrives. So then I get all that acid coming up. I think that's part of the issues. So I kind of now have to stay away from her at dinner so that I don't kind of see any food and stuff like that. And it actually does help, guys, because the body, like that mental test, right, where you pretend to eat a lemon and then you start to imagine that you're eating it, and then you start, salivating. So very similar to that. All right, guys, so I hope you found this video interesting. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe, share, like, comment. Please comment below. I love to see you guys' comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And like I said, I've been in school doing all that stuff and putting in that hard work to try to, have a brighter future for me and the family. And look forward to filming more now that I've reached a certain level. But, so more videos will soon be coming, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Let's Eat.
Cause I'm in the house, drunk in the house.